it's JV3, and we are back here for another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition with Morecambe FC. In this episode, we will try and keep our good form after scoring 4 goals in the last episode and keeping our winning ways. We sit atop of the table here at the beginning of December, so we will take on Southend on the Wednesday, and then we'll move on into the FA Cup against Lincoln City to finish off the week. We'll also have a brand new scout report, so hopefully we can bring in some additional players to the squad. So we will move into our first game against Southend. We will make a few changes after playing that game on Saturday. We need to get some guys some rest. So Okora will come in on the wing with Burns, Qasim, and Romano in the middle with Barrett in the cam. And we'll even play Ahmed up front in place of Moses with Park. And then in the back, we will play Lecante, Sorberg, Cruz, and Awazi. So we'll get this game underway. Burns sends it to Barrett right in the middle of the box, takes the shot, and it's going to be blocked and out for a corner.
It's taken a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner.
Corner will be lined up by Romano. Romano will send it in. Lecante's there. The header's in, and he launches it with force as Lecante puts in the header off the corner to open up this game 1-0. We had 3 shots, 3 of them blocked, but Lecante finally breaks through and puts this one home as we take a 1-0 lead to start this game against the low-sided Southend. What a shot that was. Absolute force with the header. Looked like a rocket coming off his head. And Romano comes back, gets his first start. Lecante gets up, gets in front of the defender, and puts it right in the back of the net to start this game. Park makes the interception. Lays it off right to Burns. Burns looks for a shooting lane, tries to get around the defender and can't, but he's going to be taken down. It's going to be, hopefully, a card. It'll be a free kick either way. No card, but Romano will step up, try and deliver. Delivered off the corner earlier. Can he hit the free kick right at the top of the box, and he can't bend it into the corner. Sorberg fights off the defense. Yearwood with the back heel. It gets it off. It's going to be a shot from Hopper, and Hopper sends it into the corner of the net, and he ties up this game 1-1. Just couldn't make up and get the ball clear. It's a tough one there. We don't want to give that one up, but especially when we had the chances, but they get the back heel, they get a good run, and it comes right through. Couldn't get back on defense quick enough to beat that. Romano was there, tried to get a leg to it, but it goes past and wide of Awazi in for the net. 1-1. Tries to get around the defense. He'll lay it off to Okora. Okora holds it up. Looks for Burns. Burns will send it in, and it's right at the keeper. Knightley gets it in to Cox, who Cruz is there to make the big block and save it. Out for a corner for Southend. Southend will send it in. Awazi tries to punch it out, misses, and Hopper's there for the header. And that's a goal. I don't know how that one goes in. Truly unlucky for Awazi. Goes for the big punch. Misses completely. And it goes right into the back of the net. Right as time winds down. It comes in, goes for that punch, but Hopper just gets right in front of him and heads it home. And now it's 2-1 Southend. Burns will fight off. Final touches, Qasim gets it, loses it at midfield, but that'll be the final touch. And a late goal takes Southend ahead in this one, 2-1 as we go into halftime. Ahmed leaves it off to Qasim with some space. Looks for Burns. Burns tries to get around. He does. He gets the shot off, but it's going to be saved by the diving keeper.
Here's Robinson.
Yearwood gets it into Hopper. Hopper lays it off to Knightley, who sends it off the post. But luckily going to be cleared and out to Burns. Burns lays it off to Park. Wide to Barrett. Barrett looks for him. Sorberg will get it into Romano. Romano lays it off to Lecante, who drives. Last shot of the game is going to be blocked. And that'll do it. We'll go down 2-1 to Southend. We weren't able to get that final goal that we needed. The midfield seemed to be a struggle. Without Adebola, it seems like the passing can't be connected between Burns and Quasim. Seems like that's a big loss when Gomez and Adebola are both out of the lineup. Seems to always hurt us. And we'll go down 2-1 with not much to say for it. We let up 12 shots, 10 on target. We get 12 of our own, but nothing could break in after Lecante's header off the corner early in the game. Lecante with that one goal does have an 8.3, Akora a 6.6, Barrett a 7.5, Park a 6.9, Ahmed a 7.0, Awazi 7.4, Cruz 7.5, Sorberg 6.8, Burns a 7.2, Romano a 7.7, Quasim a 6.9, and that'll do it for us here in Southend. So we are here for our second month in Ghana. We don't really have much to talk about as far as players that might be able to make the squad. No one with any real potential and no one really with any overall. So we'll leave them here for another month. So we are here for our second month in Australia, and same thing as Ghana. We don't have much to even look for. Maybe Peter Baker, who might have a future, but we'll have to watch him for another month. And we'll also watch what can come back in the third and final month here in Australia. So we are here for our second month here in Belgium, and also we don't have anything really to talk about. And this is a really disappointing month of scouts. We didn't really get anything to worry about, so we'll wait another month in Belgium as well. So we will look at our youth academy. We have some cleaning up to do. So we have Billy Hughes, who is a 60 with 81 to 91 potentially. We've been giving him some training, so hopefully when Akora goes out, we can bring him in. We have Kolobly, who is 76 to 82, 15 overall. I think I'll wait another month, but probably going to let him go pretty soon. Elagio Oliveira is 57 to 78 to 84 overall. Ivan Diaz, we have a ton of goalkeepers with 47 overall. He's just going to take too long, so we'll let him go. Fabio, 74 to 80 overall. Again, we have a lot of depth with goalkeepers, so we're going to let him go as well. Victor Magnuson is 56 overall, 82 to 88. Victor Dubois, 77 to 94 potential with 59 overall. Arthur Mercier, 67 potential to 85 potential, right winger. I think we're going to let him go. Probably doesn't have the potential to make the squad, so we'll let him go. Torsten Zimmerman, 70 to 84 overall, 58. We're probably going to let him go too. Just not a lot of potential, and we're going to find better players as we move up the leagues. Joel Richardson, 72 to 88 overall. Fabian Engel, same thing, 68 potential to 84 potential. With players I think we'll find better with a $60,000 evaluation, we'll let him go as well and clear up some space. Toby Mitchell, 68 to 84 overall. We'll leave him in. He's 15, and that's the only reason we're going to leave him in. And then Etrimpong, 77 to 94 potential, 53 overall. So once we get through with Billy Hughes, we'll probably focus on him for some training, bring him in, and hopefully he can bring some offense to the squad. And then Modesto Fofana, 47 overall. Again, we have depth at the goalkeeping position, so we're going to let him go. And that'll do it for us here in the Youth Academy. So Park has picked up a Player of the Month in November award. He actually leads our team somehow in goals and assists currently, playing up front. He's been playing really well. Had a short stint where he didn't score much, but he picked it up in November, scoring 3 or 4 goals, getting a bunch of assists. So good for Park, representing Morecambe FC, getting Player of the Month. So we move on to our second game of the episode, and it will be an FA Cup matchup against Lincoln City. We'll make some changes just to try and get some players in and also get some players some rest. So it will be Amaral in the net, with Lecante, Magnuson, and Mpiba in front of him, with Sarek, Gomez, Adebola, and Aldaharni in the middle, with Henry McCann, and then Moses and Tyler Kerr up front. Aldaharni gets it quickly into Adebola, who holds it up. Tries to loft it out, but it'll go out for a corner. Corner for Morecambe FC. Alda Harney will look to send it in. Looks for Magnuson at the back. Oh, and he'll send it just over the post with a good early shot. For Morecambe FC, Magnuson again getting up there and trying to send the header in, but just goes over the bar. Kerr leaves it there for Henry, who gets it to Moses. Moses lays it on to Gomez, who will take the long shot, but it's going to be saved by the keeper. Alda Harney wins it in the midfield. Oh, I had a ball in. And that'll do it for us in the first half. Not a whole lot going. No shots really. Any danger for either side. They've put a couple shots on, but nothing that really hit the net or put the goalkeeper in any danger. So we'll go in 0-0 and we'll regroup, try and come out in halftime and put it on Lincoln City, get this FA Cup win. Gomez gets it ahead to Henry. Henry gets it to Kerr, who tries to get it past the defender, but he closes it down and blocks the shot. Mpiba gets it ahead to Alda Harney, gets it to Henry, quick on the go. Gomez, right in the middle, looking for a spot. Looks for Moses, who's behind the defense, who just sends it wide of the net, and a great scoring opportunity goes by for Morecambe FC. Lecante gets it along to Sarek, who will look for Alda Harney. He's got him on the back post, and he'll put the header home. And we break the tie late in the game. Sarek to Alda Harney on the header, who puts it home. 1-0 Morecambe FC in this FA Cup game. Not a whole lot of offense, not a whole lot of highlights. But Alda Harney finally breaks the tie. After a long pass from Lecante, Sarek has a lot of space. Alda Harney behind the defender is wide open. Sarek places it right on his head, and he just punches it home for the goal to open up this game. 1-0 Morecambe FC in the FA Cup. Corner late in the game in the 90th minute for Lincoln City. They'll send it in. It's in the middle. Goes off Snackwell. Amaral blocks it, and Adabola controls it. Goes out. They'll go out for another corner for Lincoln City. They'll send it in. It's in the middle. Branco heads it out.
Well, he's cleared the danger.
O'Connor sends in the cross. It's cleared by Branco. Green gets it off to Ahmed, up to Moses, who sends it along to Gomez. Gomez off to Sarek, and it'll be settled down by Sarek for the final touches of the game. And we go up 1-0 against Lincoln City in the Emirates FA Cup to take the win and move along. A great game. We have not a whole lot of highlights, but we do get the one goal, which is the only part that matters. Nothing really threatened us. Lincoln City did have 8 shots, but 3 on target, none of them of any threat. We only had 5 shots, 2 on target, so not a whole lot of offense, not a lot of highlights, but that's all right. We get the win either way from Alda Harney, who gets an 8.7 with the 1 goal. Julian Lecante, 7.2. Amaral, 8.0. Mpiba, 7.4. Magnuson, an 8.1. Branco, a 6.6. Adabola, in a 7.7. Ahmed, a 6.2. Taylor Green, a 6.1. Caio Gomez, 6.8. Sarek with the 1 assist, an 8.1. Tyler Kerr, a 6.7. Moses, a 6.8. Colin Henry, a 7.2. And Alda Harney, an 8.7. So that'll do it for us here in this episode. We lose to Southend in the League One game, but we bounce back on the Saturday. We win the FA Cup, so hopefully we can keep moving along, maybe grab some extra cash by winning the FA Cup. Hopefully that can add to our team so we can bring in some better scouts. But we'll move on here in December for the next episode for Accrington Stanley in Blackpool. So we'll have to see how we do through December. It's going to be a busy month, so we'll have to keep pushing on. But guys, I want to thank you. If you enjoyed the series and you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. This way you can always find out when the latest episodes are coming out. And as always, leave some suggestions, comments. Let me know where you want us to scout in January. That'll be coming up soon, what countries we should look at. And until next time, have a good one.